Hi Curious and welcome back. With the Oscar weekend behind us, there have been plenty to talk about. Who won, who didn't, the iconic moments during the ceremony, who was snubbed the most. But it seems that many have been talking about Fennell, who had taken the statuette for the Best Original Screenplay. If you think that you might recognize her from somewhere, then you will be right, because in the third season of the Netflix series The Crown, she had taken on the role of Camilla Parker-Bowles, or as she was known before her marriage, Camilla Shand. But who exactly is Emerald? How has she made history at the Oscars this year, and why was her debut so impressive? What other well-known productions did she star in? Who are her famous family members? Is there anyone who occupies her heart? And what has she said about playing the Duchess of Cornwall on the Netflix series? Stay with us until the very end to learn all about this upcoming star, but before we continue, don't forget to turn on the notifications and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our future videos. The 93rd Academy Awards held on Sunday had a few historic moments to offer, not only because Chloe Zhao became the first Chinese woman and the first woman of color to be awarded Best Director for her film No Man Land, which also took home the statuette for Best Picture, but this also marked the first time two women were nominated in the directing category, with the other one being the star of today's video, Fennell. Coincidentally, when it came to the many firsts within the directing category this year, and Fennell's nomination for Best Director for her movie Promising Young Woman also marks the first time a British woman was nominated in that category. So curious, it seems that with that she has truly taken the title of her movie to heart, as she is a promising young woman. And if you are asking yourself the question why, then this video is right for you. So sit back and relax as we tell you all about this British actress. Let us start from the very beginning though. Emerald Lily Fennell was born October 1st, 1985 in Hammersmith, London. She had attended Marylebone College, which is an independent boarding school for children between the ages of 13 and 18. One of the more famous alumni of the school is none other than the Duchess of Cambridge, Kate Middleton. So as you can see, Emerald has had some sort of a role connection even before she took on her role in The Crown. Following her secondary education, Fennell then went on to study English at Oxford, where she began acting in university plays. It was there that she was spotted by Linda King of United Agents. Though coming from a successful family, she surely had a lot of support throughout her life. So this now brings up the question, who are her family members? Emerald herself had described her family as full of wizards and circus performers. Her father is Theo Fennell, a multi-millionaire jeweler. As per The Guardian, he has also made prestigious trophies such as those that had been handed out to Lewis Hamilton on the Formula One podium, and as the Evening Standard has reported, he is one of Elton John's favourite jewelers. Her mother, on the other hand, is Louise Fennell, who is a screenwriter and a novelist who has written two books, Dead Rich and its sequel, Fame Game. According to her agency website, she is now developing television projects with Sony Picture Television and Film Nation. And as for her sister, she is Coco Fennell, the fashion designer. Speaking about her family in an interview, and more specifically her dad, Emerald said that she was glad he is not an actor, as she wouldn't have been able to deal with that level of watchfulness. So as you can all see from this, they are one busy and successful family. But going back to Emerald and the start of her career. Her first acting job was as one of Howard Marks' girlfriends in the film Mr. Nice. That same year, she had also starred in Channel 4's adaptation of Any Human Heart. As a huge fan of the book, she had begged her agent to help her get the role on the show, and as she told the Evening Standard in an interview, she would have just been happy to have said one word and then been swept up in the background. In the end, she got the role of Lottie and appeared in 3 episodes. Her acting credits soon grew, and she began appearing in movies such as Anna Karenina, where she played Princess Merkelova, The Danish Girl, in which she took on the role of Elsa, and in the 2015 movie Pan, which starred Hugh Jackman, in which she played a commander, to name but a few curious. She had also continued acting in TV shows and movies, appearing in programs such as Chickens, in which she played Agnes over 7 episodes, The Lady Vanishes as Odette, and most recently in The Crown as young Camilla Parker-Bowles, a role that has helped get her name out on an international scale. Though we cannot fail to mention the show that has helped solidify her name in the UK, called The Midwife, where she played Nurse Patsy Mount and appeared in over 27 episodes. Speaking of her career and desire to become an actress, she attributed it to seeing Rachel Weisz in The Shape of Things. In an interview, she said that she was completely blown away by her and thought that that's what I want to do. However, her parents had first insisted she gets a proper education first. In gaps between her acting gigs, she writes, her first novel was published on January 2013 and it was a children's fantasy book titled Shiverton Hall. Later on, she went on to release its sequel, The Creeper, and in September 2015, she published Monsters, which was her first adult book. Though as you can see, Curious, Emerald also writes screenplays. Her biggest gig came in 2018 when she was hired by her close friend Phoebe Waller-Bridge as head writer for the second season of the popular series Killing Eve. Fennell wrote 6 episodes for the season and later also became executive producer. In an interview with the New York Times, she said that as she and Phoebe had worked together in the past and had been friends for nearly 10 years, after meeting on a set of a movie titled Albert Nobbs, at the 71st Primetime Emmy Award, Fennell was nominated for the award in the category Outstanding Writing for a Drama Series for the Season 2 episode Nice and Neat. Though as many of you might know, it is without a shadow of a doubt her role on The Crown, in which she played Camilla Parker-Bowles, that had given her international recognition. That is a role that many critics as well as fans of the show had said would be difficult given the fact that many people had rooted for Princess Diana and had seen the Duchess of Cornwall as the bad guy who broke up their marriage. But when the 3rd season premiered, Emerald's portrayal of Camilla had been well received, with many praising her acting. It seems that when she was cast in the role, the actress was very grateful, and in an interview with Harper Bazaar, she had said, "I absolutely love Camilla, and I'm very grateful that my teenage years have well prepared me for playing a chain-smoking serial snogger with a pudding bowl haircut." Though where the show is concerned, the actress might have been given a big shock during an interview with ET Canada, where they had told her that according to sources close to the royal family, the very woman who she portrays in the show allegedly has seen the Netflix series. To this, the actress was shocked as she had no idea about it and hoped that the Duchess enjoyed her portrayal. So if you want to know what other members of the family had allegedly seen the show, you can do so by checking out our previous video by clicking on the link above. But for now, make sure you stay with us. But putting aside her acting work, most recently, many had been talking about her due to her writing and directing, namely for the movie Promising Young Woman. Besides the aforementioned first when it came to her Oscar Best Director nomination and Best Original Screenplay win, what is even more impressive is the fact that this is the first feature-length film that she has written and directed. For those of you who might not know, the movie follows Cassie, played by Carey Mulligan, who is a promising medical student that drops out of university when one of her best friends takes her own life after being assaulted. Cassie seeks revenge by routinely hitting bars, pretending to be drunk, getting taken home by overzealous men, and just as they take advantage of her, she strikes, serving stone cold sober vengeance. Some had even described the movie as Killing Eve meets I May Destroy You. But besides just being nominated for and winning an Academy Award, this movie had secured her nominations for some of the most prestigious awards, such as the BAFTAs, Critics' Choice Awards, and a Golden Globe, which she ended up winning the first 2 that we had mentioned. As it often happens with British actors, writers and directors and other people who work in the arts, when they have great achievements in their fields, they are awarded a reward by the monarch. The most common one is the Most Excellent Order of the British Empire, which is a British order of chivalry rewarding contributions to the arts and sciences, work with charitable and welfare organisations, and public service outside the civil service. This is most often referred to as an MBE, and some artists who have received either an MBE, OBE or a CBE include Adele, Eddie Redmayne and Benedict Cumberbatch. But trust me, Curious, the list is an extensive one. Now, some had put forward the question of whether Emerald could be awarded one. And this has caused some to laugh and speculate if she were to receive one. What if Prince Charles would have been the one to present it to her, since she had played his wife on screen? While there have been no rumours of such a thing happening, and they are merely fan suggestions, it would make it a bit of an amusing situation. But putting aside from her professional life, what is the actress's private life like? She loves to keep fit by going ice skating or hitting the gym, and in her own words, she sobs on the treadmill, which is surely something that some could relate to. Though she does not promote being a size 0, and speaking of the Evening Standard, she said it's easy for young girls to become obsessed with their weight, and despite the fact that she knows she needs to keep somewhat fit for her job, she does not shy away from eating pizza while she is writing. And listening to Britney Spears too, and on all that, fans have commented that this is what makes her relatable. As for her love life, she is married to advertising director and producer Chris Vernon, and the couple have a son that was born in 2019. For the most part, the actress has stayed private about her family life, but did reveal to People magazine that she was in her first trimester while directing Promising Young Woman, which she said had helped her greatly as it took her mind off things and stopped her from stressing over the movie. As for her future projects, last year it was reported that she will be working on a script for a musical adaptation of Cinderella's with Andrew Lloyd Webber. While it was set to open at London's West End last year, it was pushed back to summer 2021 due to the pandemic. On top of that, she is writing the script for a big screen adaptation of the DC Comics heroine, Zatanna, something that has comic fans buzzing. Not much is known about the production yet beside the fact that J.J. Abrams is set to produce it, and surely with her success at the Oscars and the awards season overall, surely roles and other projects will be coming her way. And her net worth that is estimated to be between $800,000 to $1 million can be expected to grow. So curious, which productions do you know Emerald from the most? Did you know who her famous family members were? Have you seen her Oscar-winning movie Promising Young Woman? And do you think there are any chances that she could be awarded a Merit Award by the monarch? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and as always, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel. Until next time.